Seth got the waves.
Hello everyone, it's now time for another Diva Glitz lifestyle vlog. So this is part 2 because I've done a part 1 going to the studio because yesterday we didn't get into the studio because my producer was stuck in London town. And he must have got back very, very late. So we're going there today and we're hoping that he's going to be at the studio today. Because, you know, life is hectic for everyone. And I'm beginning to understand that it's okay for plans to not go the way they're supposed to. Once upon a time, I used to be very much like, if it doesn't happen, then everything and everyone around me is just messing me around. So I'm learning to be a lot more calmer and a lot more chilled out and just going with the flow, because it seems like this is what it's like. Just go with the flow. I can do my work for my music at home, even though I'm still trying to get into a consistent routine, because like I said, I mainly do my podcast and put together understandings and information for artists, because I couldn't get to my experiencing of my own work, my own music and my own stages, etc. So work has been held back basically since I was a little kid. So I'm still learning music production. I've already spoke about this in so many different ways. So today I'm very, very tired because, you know, I've had situations that I'm not going to go into with other people, basically just not understanding what I'm saying because they're just not on my level. And I need to be around people that are mainly on my level and beginning to understand how much I understand and my level and my position in life. I need to put myself there and I need to stay where I belong because I've put a lot of time, work and effort into myself and into my craft. But because I was zoned in a different area and I didn't believe I was achieving and progressing in that area, I was always second guessing myself and doubting myself and basically putting myself down. So now I'm building up my self-esteem when I'm talking about the music again. I'm building up my self-esteem because there's many areas in the music industry, but you just have to know where you fit in. And I wanted to zone in mainly, like I said, of the stages and my music and writing. And I don't find it hard. It's just that I'm not in the mindset routine because you have to train the mind. And I shouldn't have had to train the mind. No, I should reword myself. I was brainwashed, basically, to think differently, to be someone different. That didn't resonate with me. You know, I was always the artist, but the mind was directing me somewhere else. And we have to be careful what, you know, our mind is doing, because you're not going to really be able to be okay, basically. So anyway, I'm going to I just put my wig on, so I'm just laying it down. So I really don't want to be feeling this tired, because I'm telling you something, I'm feeling really drained. But I've had a very draining situation, and it's really, I just can't be going through these situations with, and it's always with people, because I'm trying to get to a point where I don't have to have some certain conversations with people. I just want to just have good, like, maybe friendships with people. But I don't know how to interact with people full stop, because I don't know. Human behaviour is very peculiar to me. And I don't want to, I've got to exercise because I'm getting fat under my chin. And I notice it, I know what I need to do to get rid of it, but I need to up my exercise game, where I've got my running machine as well, I run on there. And I was thinking about running outside, but it's going to take some time for me to get where I want to with my stamina, because I haven't I noticed I had some dreams last night, health and wellness. I've been doing it, but I've not been present. I noticed where I have been present, and my standards have dropped in these areas. So I have to get my duration back, because obviously when you're building up in other areas, it takes you away from what is most important. And I'm going to stress here, I stress in all of my videos, health and wellness is humongously important. It needs to be your number one priority. So I've said to myself now that this is where I'm putting my priorities. Not music. It's not going to be number one for me, because what I'm finding is I'm not taking care of myself 100% as I used to. And I've lost a lot of myself. And it's not that I'm not going to do my music, yes, but I have to balance it out. So I've now, yesterday, like I said, because through my meditation, and I've had to push some people away from me again, because at the end of the day, they're not showing me health. I need to be around healthy people. You have to surround yourself with health. If you want health, you have to surround yourself with it. Just like I was saying with eating as well. You have to surround yourself with it. There's no way 1 minute you can be looking at healthy food, for example, and the next minute not. Because you're going to end up eating that junk if you surround yourself with the images of junk. So if you want a healthy lifestyle, you have to surround yourself with healthy foods and images as much as possible. So now I'm really seeing health and wellness at the forefront of my mind as well. So I'm going to be putting systems in place for that, because I'm good at exercising. But like I said, it's my duration. I haven't been doing it for long enough. So I have a variety, like here, of exercise tools. And I constantly like and look at exercise tools every single day. So I want to manage my exercise regimes in order now. So I was thinking about how I can do this. I do not have a spare room, but I'm thinking when my daughter goes, I'm going to be using that room. But she's going to tell me off because she's going to be coming back weekends and holidays. But I don't think she's going to come back every weekend. So I probably have to put the gym stuff. But I want to put the clothes stuff in there as well. But we'll see what happens. So basically, I need to sort out my exercise regime. So like today, when I come home, I do stretching. So when I come home today, I haven't done stretching yet because I've got to go in. It's 4 o'clock now. I've got to be at the studio for 5. We don't know if he's going to be there because he said 5, but I don't reckon he's going to be there. Actually, I've got to message him as well. And I want to do more exercise. I don't just want to do... I used to go gym, but I'm finding when I go to the gym, and I have to go gym because I pay membership as well, is that there's always people there. They're so noisy. And I notice I like peace, but I can't have my own way. So what I have to do is make a plan for gym, because every time I go gym, I want to go upstairs. I go swimming, but I love swimming, but it's a mission because you have to go there, go and get changed, and it's just up and down, and then go in the jacuzzi in the steam room, and it takes up about 2 to 3 hours of my time, and then I have to get home and back, so it takes up a lot of my time. Unless if I go there very early in the morning, it will benefit me, and that's what I probably have to leave the house about 6:30. So that's when the gym will benefit me, when I leave about 6:30 to 7 o'clock in the morning, and then I can be there. So if I get there 6:30, 7:30, 8:30, 9:30, so say about 3 hours I need. So 2 hours really maximum I can be there, so I can swim. I don't want to rush the situation, and then it's a chore. So 3 times a week I would love to go to the gym, and the rest of the time train at home. So I do depth stretching, and then I have to do some cardio, yes, and then I have to do what do you call it when you use oh my gosh, I've forgotten the name, sorry, resistance training. So, and then there's body conditioning, but that will come later in life because your body has to be strong. So my body has to get stronger, and then I have to do pelvic training because I've had problems with my pelvic, which is starting to get better because you have to eat the right foods. So all of this had to be learned. My plan, Yes, and because I'm doing so much other different things, I can't put my plans in place at the same time because I was ending up doing far too much. And it's my fault. I blame myself, but I was unaware of it as well. So I wasn't putting my health and wellness as top priority because I'm constantly, it's not so much working, but I'm still doing what I love and then including other things that bombarded me with more to do. Yes, and now I can't do that to myself no more. I have to pick one or the other now, and health and wellness is what I'm picking. And why I'm picking it is because it's about tranquility. Your health is your wealth, yes. And I would do what I can with my music. Like I said, I've got as far as I possibly can. I've got to finish this album. I've seen the second album, and I'm just going to be peaceful with it. I'm not going to stress myself out about this situation anymore. Learn my music production peacefully and happily, and I need to spend every day with music. It's my tranquil time, so I probably could put in about a good 2 hours a day. And then, like I said, exercising is about 2 hours, and then including traveling as well. So we're looking at 5 hours in all. And then I probably got a good 10 hours in the day. What I'm going to do for the rest of the 5 hours, I like to do my writing. Yeah, so that needs to happen. That can happen for about 10-20 minutes. So all these systems have to come in place, and you have to squeeze these things in. Like, people go to work and do this type of work at the same time, and then there's social media. So I'm thinking, I'm basically steering away from social media at the minute. I have a web page to complete, and I do some events, so I have to spend like 2 hours doing that as well. And this is what I have to do. So that's 7 hours. And then I think I might just leave it. No, 8 hours, because I've got to do my writing as well. So that's it. I've got to put a cap on it. Yes. And oh yeah, and you've got to include eating. Yes. So if I food prep at the weekend, then that's probably about another hour. So I'm talking about breakfast and then lunch. And so I really believe I've got a 10-hour day. Yes. And that's how it has to be. And then you block it, and then you can see it. But I had to really understand what my life was about and what it entailed. And it took a long time, because I've even got clothes that thrifting I do as well. I do podcasts as well, but that's at the weekend. That's things I will have to do at the weekend only. So my podcast and my thrifting will be weekends. And I cannot do that in the week at all. Yes. And then we've got book reading. So that's my free time. Then you've got bath time. So all of these slots you have to include. So then it might be added. That hour that I've got, so I said 9 hours. Yes. Then I will have to have my bath. And then I have to do my facials. So that's another hour. And reading. Yes, so it might be a 10.5 hour, because reading has to come in, or I might put an extra hour on it, so that would be 11 hours. So that's quite a lot of stuff that someone has to do throughout their day. So people will have a 12-hour day, and then say I get up at 7 o'clock. I know people get up at 4:30. This is why people get up at 4:30, so they can include all of what they have to do throughout their time. Or they will hire people to help them. This is why people need other people's help in order to do what they cannot do. And fingers crossed, this happens for me in the future. But right now, I have to push out there more, because I haven't really been pushing out there to make myself more visible, because I haven't, and I need to do that for myself. So let's see what happens with my music, because I'm going to start be doing more promo videos. But this is just a rough draft of what I'm doing, because I have to include that throughout my weeks again. So all of this is a plan that I will be showing you in the future, and what I have to do for my life, and just slot everything into place, because I was just aimlessly doing it all, because I had to get from A to B with my understandings of, just is this confident in this self-esteem, and then believing in myself and still pushing forward in areas that I believed that I couldn't continue doing. So be patient with yourself. It's not a lot of work. It's just a lot of tedious detailing and putting everything in its boxes, and then eventually it will make more sense to you. Because I also have to do podcasts. Like, I have to come off now, or in fact I'm going to do it when I come home. I have to do the last Diva Glitz podcast, because I do that every 2 months. No, I do 10 podcasts for Diva Glitz show, and then I stop for 2 months because I can't consistently do it every single week. But Unity Promotion I will be doing every single week, because there's something that's important, because it's obviously music, and it will help me stay focused and structured, and it will help me as well as helping others. So at the end of the day, I need to come back. So we're in April, so I'll be back in we're in April, yeah, the beginning of April, isn't it? April, January, February, March, April, May, June. So I'll be back probably the end of June, more than likely, because I can't do Diva Glitz show, and I don't want to stop it either. So it's something that, I'm committed to, and I've started a live on a Sunday, which I want to commit to every Sunday, because I think it's very beneficial for my life. I do what is beneficial for my life, and I definitely know it's beneficial for other people's life, because if it helps me, it's going to help everybody else as well. So I try and trial and test everything I do. So if it doesn't support my life, it's not going to support others, and it does support my life. So that's why I do it. So I just want to get to the point where, everything is finally put in its places and in its boxes. And like I said, exercise and health and wellness, which I would talk about the health and wellness more. It's just that I was doing it, and then I didn't see, I was around people that were making me feel like it wasn't important. And I feel like it was intentional at the time that these people are doing it, because, they've been brainwashed in certain areas to think certain ways. And they've really seriously been brainwashed in ways that really is messing them up. And unfortunately, it's messing up everybody else that they talk to as well. So I had put a lot of practices in place for health and wellness. And, if someone demotes something and you're around them 24/7, and you're trying to you're not trying to sell them nothing. You're just trying to live your life. I'm just going to use an example, because I'm going to come up with this talk in a minute. You're trying to use an example. You're trying to promote. When I mean promote, it's just keeping it lifted. It's not promoting it. And it is promoting it for other people to see it, because it's for good. But when people don't realize what's good for them, because they have been brainwashed, and it's serious with some people, they have been brainwashed to believe, and they hurting themselves, but they won't believe me because they don't think I'm anything. It's very, very serious. And when someone's trying to help them, I'm a personal trainer as well. Yes, a lot of my services have not been taken seriously at all. So I haven't really been able to build up on it the way I would want it to. And my son's a personal trainer as well. So when people are brainwashed in not to believe in their health themselves, it's not easy to convince anybody that what you're doing for them is the right thing. Because 1, they don't trust you. 2, they want to see marketing to convince them. Yeah. And 3, they want everything to look actually perfect. I don't even know what to say in these situations, and the human being has to be looking at other things in order for them to know themselves. It's like, why don't you know yourself? Why don't you know about health and wellness? Why don't you have those books in your house? Why don't you watch those people? Because now, because I've been pulled back a lot, if I watch these people, it's very difficult for me because they're at a very high level. And sometimes they are too advanced for me, yes? So when people are not 100%, to give example, healthy, they will try and run away. Yeah, that's all they would do, run away, because they feel that person's all the way up there and they can't get to them. It's not about you getting to them. It's about you being surrounded by health, some way, somehow. And then it will eventually seep inside of you. And a lot of us don't think that we're getting anywhere because you might want the environment to look perfect. You might want the exercise position to look perfect. Now, a lot of my exercise positions are not perfect. Okay, that is a practice. You have to perfect that exercise move that you want. Any personal trainer is always perfecting their moves. They spend time, they work at the gym, so they have time to do this. My son is very good because he's always trained. This boy can go on some serious long runs. He's been around it since he was a child. That's all I'm about. Exercise, exercise. He has to hear me all the time. So he knows all of this, yes? Me now, I steered towards music. So, more than anything. And clothes. I was into clothes a lot as well. And digital products and spiritual work as well, because of my confidence and my lack of self-esteem and a lot of other areas. I had a lot of problems with my mind as well at the time, and just failed relationships, always meeting people, men, and then it just wasn't working out. And then I was a single mother, and all of these hardships in my life it's just not good for anyone to go through. But that's just a long story. And then there's just too much that was going on in my life as well. Then I used to be a party woman, always out raving. I used to drink, I used to smoke as well. So I didn't have a healthy lifestyle, you understand? So, and I was living a very fast life as well, very fast. So it catches up with you, just catches up. Got to live healthily. But when this health is not around you, and you don't, like I said, I'm talking about books. Books are very important. Watch videos. Now, thanks to social media, I can put up any video I want. But it's the hardship of getting from A to B, because it is hardship. When your health is in a situation that is not helping, and I talk about health on here a lot, and from the beginning of my video, you would hear me because I had problems with my chest, etc., yeah? But it was stress, right? And then I've had a journey of understanding what is going on. It's taken a long time, and it is due to the fact of a certain service has been brainwashed in a lot of us, right? Far too many of us. And then it works on the mind. And I cannot talk about it too much. But what I want to say to all of you is, take your health in your hands. Bit by bit, step by step. All of it is micro-concept steps. Little by little. Don't go by all the time. I'm saying you watch the people. If you want to watch exercise video, watch them. These people are advanced in it. They've trained. They've had the knowledge. They've probably gone to university. They've probably read for how much years, or they've probably got it in their past. This generation of knowledge that nobody has their hands on. There's a wealth of information out there when it comes to health and wellness. A wealth. Even people working in that area are not applying themselves still, because they think they've got a qualification and that's it for them. No, you have to keep learning. You have this because there's too much information out there for you not to. Right? So the last thing I want to say is, I can only say so much to you all. Yes, I wish I created a sort of like personal training page, but I didn't want to go down that road. That's what it was. So I can give my little bits and bobs of information here, but what I will be doing on when my web page is launched, I will have a little section on it, because it's not something that I wanted to get into, like I said, because it just wasn't at the forefront of my mind. Music was, but at the same time, we have to take care of ourselves. So I have to find the time, and it will have to be a quarter of my life, health and wellness, music and spiritual. Because why I had to zone in on spiritual so much is because I ended up in the past hearing voices. It was very serious with me because my past and the environment I was placed in. Nobody wants to focus on their goodness. Everybody wants to focus on what is not going to serve their future. Yeah, so it was a very unhealthy environment I was born into. It's not anyone's fault. It's just people are not aware of this. Everybody thinks they're invincible, isn't it? No, we are not. We're human, and we should have been treated better throughout our life with what we was shown wherever we go. It would have been helpful if we got supported when you go out there. I mean, what do you see? What is the environment encouraging you to see? So it would have been helpful if we had that help along the way. So you have to be mindful that you have to put what is beneficial for you around you. It has to be around you as much as possible, because if it's not, the negative, so to speak, or the unhealthy ways will get a hold of you. Do you understand? And we're in a work in progression, all of us. But I wish you well. Try your best. But, if you can change your eating styles, good. And exercise, not like hardcore. You don't need to do hardcore training, because even that can mess you up, the hardcore training. Because you're not being kind to your body if you're doing too much hard training. After time, you will eventually get injury, spasms and tension, because the body can only take so much pressure. If you're feeling pressure when you're training, that's pain, isn't it? So you can take pain and you have to repair the pain, but you can get mashed up ligaments. There's so much athletics out there that mash up the body because they're constantly, you're not supposed to be doing all of that all the time. So you've got to have balance. You've got to be in the middle. There's lots of athletics that they've torn ligament and their bodies just mash up. I've got a book about repairing an athletic, high top athletic had to repair his body, and you can repair it, but you have to just cut out all of the rigorous training. You can't go from one end to the other. Nothing couch potato to extremists. You just got to be in the middle. All right, so I'm going to stop talking now, and I'm going to studio in a minute. So it's 4:22, and I think it's another 10 minutes my son is coming, and I just got to get motivated to go in the studio. Anyway, that's enough of that talking. I might talk so long, but I don't care. I decided, because I said to my videos, I used to show so much, yeah, and I've noticed since I've been coming on my videos, I've been talking a lot. And I used to feel very anxious about talking, because I thought to myself, people are going to be bored. But to be honest, I've done a lot of the showing, and, I've got a lot that I want to show. But, I'm just taking time out to just be more chilled out, and to not really be taken on as much as I used to. So this is why I'm doing mainly the talking in a relaxed state, because you can see I'm lying down here. Yeah, and I'm just not taking on board too much of the recording and angles and the filming like I used to, and giving you a type story. When I'm feeling like more, you know, relaxed and calm within myself, and like I said, focused on what I really should be focused on every single day, without having any type of back and forth fluctuations, then I will go back to aesthetically showing you what I need to show you through story formats, filming, and whatever type of theme I want to put in place for the videos. This Jay's is coming. It's Jaden. Is that Jaden?
No.
Hi.
Steph got the waves.
We're going to shoot. We didn't go look at the scene. Go in soon.
So tell me, was it worth it? You're alone now and you say you're hurting. What's the meaning of life? What's the purpose? I take L's cause man I'm still learning. So tell me, was it worth it? You're alone now and you say you're hurting. What's the meaning of life? What's the purpose? I take L's cause man I'm still learning. Yeah, man I'm still learning. Got feel pain now, table just turning, swerving. You know I'm putting out working. You get them days when you just feel worthless. I don't wanna wake up to a world that's only just made up. It's full of people that only show fake love, and I'm surprised that I haven't just gave up. Want a girl by my side, want a girl for the rest of my life. Don't cry, just lay on my shoulder. Baby girl, you're strong like a boulder. So tell me, was it worth it? You're alone now and you say you're hurting. What's the meaning of life? What's the purpose? I take L's cause man I'm still learning. So tell me, was it worth it? You're alone now and you say you're hurting. What's the meaning of life? What's the purpose? I take L's cause man I'm still learning. I'm only human, I'm not perfect.
In the spiritual world, it's called. That's why people don't like it, because they can't look and focus on that outer world. But I've wanted to get to the scene in so much time, and we found the paint. I've got paint out there, and I just haven't got around to it because I don't have the strength to do it all. And I've got to the point where it is what it is. I do not feel ashamed of it, because I've got to organise this house and figure out how to move at the same time. This is another situation I've got, that I've had too much going on. But I was not aware of the backlog, because we can be behind in our life, but it's from childhood. That's where it comes from. I know, because this is the work I was supposed to do from when I knew, like I said, from 5. So when you hear me, I heard someone else talking to me about their situation, and they think I don't understand them, but I do understand people. But when you listen and you talk to people, you have to take on their work as well. You see what I mean? So it's not that nobody don't want to help one another. It's just that you have to keep pushing forward. So you have to know what's important. So I'm telling you, because I've shown you my ceiling again, it's not important to me. So that's why it's not done. And to me, it's not a big deal. But to others, it would be a humongous big deal. So all of us are in different places, in different situations, living different lifestyles. Do you understand? And I think we need to learn to respect each other's differences. It'd be fantastic. If not, you can come and help. If you don't judge, because you'll be judging yourself. Have your outfit on that you had on yesterday.
Yeah.
Is this a new one? Turn around. So how much clothes did you buy?
We just got this.
I like this.
Got this yesterday, and then I bought this another time.
This suits you. You always look nice. He said he's going to help me pack my ceiling. You can get your friend to come help. I just want the ceiling painted.
That's fine.
Can you do that? But Jaden, we have to find the one for the damp paint because you see that didn't cover. Jaden, I've got to put my shoes on now. It didn't cover it, so Jaden's going to do it for me. Jaden, I mean it, you know.
No, that's fine.
So, because I'm not into painting like I used to. I used to love it. But I'm getting on now. I cannot do this physical stuff anymore. So anyway, let me get up after this long talk. Coco, come here, Coco. Coco, Beana, pass my shoes for me, Coco. Coco, get my shoes. Where's my shoes? I wish this cat could pass me my shoes, you know. So I'm just going to put on these Converse. Converse. Timberlands. I've had these Timberlands for so long. I love them. They're so cozy. I've got to buy another pair. I just haven't got around to buying myself shoes. Normally I'm up on it, buying myself stuff. But like I said, this music. And what else have I been doing? Oh yeah, the digital stuff and events. It took a lot out of me, and networking. I've had to do a lot of different stuff, you know, and then you don't realise how much it takes out of you, you know. Got to be careful not to take on too much, and then you can't see what you're doing. A lot of people keep going, and then all of a sudden you mash up your health. Stop it. Don't do it. It's not worth it. Believe you me, I know from experience. It's just not worth it. So I'll be back to health and wellness. Now I'm going to be showing it a lot soon. Let me just get it all prepared and organised. And then we can go from there. But until that time, do it for yourself. Even if it's a little bit of a day, especially the eating. Plant-based, I suggest you go plant-based. Don't eat no junk out there. Don't be tempted by it. It's just not worth it. To be honest, fruit is the best. Oh yes. And I forgot about veg as well. Right, let me put this in my bag because I didn't text him, Jaden. Should I do that now? So now, what's my life? We got some prunes that I like my prunes. So I'm not going to eat them now. And I've got to eat some of this. I love these. I'm going to buy some more.
You said 6 o'clock, so you can take your time.
Okay. Where is he? Where is he?
Oh, man.
Gonna eat this now. 6 o'clock now, which is fine. I can rest for longer. I'm gonna have orange. And what I want to have, I'm gonna fill up this bottle, but I'm gonna have it for late because I have to drink this when I'm at home because I need to go to the toilet on a regular. And then we've got the vitamin D. I have to put the kettle on. I need to clean this kettle again. And I want some green tea because the reason I like green tea so much because it really clears up the body. I notice. I got a lot of detox tea, which I have detox tea every day. So I'm having this green tea with lemon. I should fill up this bottle now because I've kept my fruit to the side and have some lemon. Lemons. lemon water. Made my fruit just quickly, it's easier. I'm down, like I said, I love my pumpkin soon. Tastes very tasty. Love it too much. Pumpkin seed. Where's my phone going? Where's my phone? What's that? Oh, I've got to fix it. So, I'm just going to eat my lunch. I had my breakfast this morning. Just make it simple on myself now. But I don't need to eat too much. So this morning I just had my rye bread. So this is my lunch. I'm going to have my vitamin D. I need to buy some more of these. I need to buy some multivitamins as well. I've got to get round to it, but I need to write my list down. And we're not going to do it till 6 now. That's alright. The producer is fine, he's just busy. I'm sure life is busy for everyone, so just have to accept. Might pick him up if he wants picking up as well. That is all good. I'll get the invention now. And Coco cracks me up. She's into everything I do. Wherever I do wherever I go, she follows. Don't you? Whatever I do, she's into it. She's so pleasant. I really love this little girl. And you're getting a big girl now. And she's big. She got spaded. Look. So her hair is growing back there. but she had a little mini operation, which I didn't agree with because I don't agree with operations. But we can't. She's having baby, and I feel like two-faced with it. But you know, God will forgive us. But I don't know. If I knew something of the future, then, or for her to have babies, because we don't know how to look after the kittens, isn't it? It's a lot of money, isn't it? So you have to have money to be able to let them have babies, and it's wrong, but it will never happen again. Okay, we will look after you, and I'm sorry that you can't have your babies, but we just have to ask God for forgiveness with this situation. Love you, Coco. And she loves her kisses, don't you? But let me get on with what I'm doing, Miss Little Miss. Right, so I'm going to do some stretches on, so I can't really do as much as I want. I'm going to probably try and do some more later, but as long as I do something, it's good enough. And it feels so good. All my arms here need stretching out here still. But the more I do that stretch, over time, you do this for like even 10 days, you're going to see a humongous difference. But you have to do it every day. To me, stretching is an art. You can call it yoga if you want to do it yoga, but you obviously know you're doing yoga poses mainly. But I call it stretching because it is a stretch for me. And the stretch makes a big difference to my stress levels and to my agility and also to my mobility and my strength. Body strength is what we need. You don't always need to do weight training. Weight training is for definition of the body, which is nice to have that definition. But you have to get to the root of the problem first. Weight training won't do that. Weight training eventually will strain your body and put a tear on it over time. It will make it look defined, yes. That's why when it came to my pelvis, it can't digest some certain food. So it definitely cannot eat, which I won't talk about because I'm not trying to put my ways onto you. So that's what the issue was. I can only digest plant-based foods. And poultry, we're not really supposed to eat anyway, but that's for everyone. I said I wasn't going to mention it, but I feel I have to. That's for everyone to learn for themselves. Because to me, it's another brainwash that is very hard to take away from people because it's an addiction that has been ingrained in most of us. And I don't want to get involved with the politics. So I've learned, see this stretch I'm doing, I've learned stretches myself, yeah. Because I'm a personal trainer, I understand the inner body and I understand what positions I need to be in for myself in order to get the results that I need. Right now, my problem areas is my pelvis. So my hands, I'm showing you, my hands are this way. So this is a part of a yoga stretch, yes? You can put your hands this way for yoga if you can turn them right around, and that's a good stretch for your arm. You can just sit here. But I'm doing it this way to get to my pelvis. So this way is helping my pelvis. So I can feel the pelvis stretch. And that's what I need, okay? Then I'm putting my leg up, if you can see. My leg is up, so I'm giving it a stretch like that as well. So I expect I can be here for 10 seconds or 60 seconds. A lot of the time I like to be here for 10 seconds. Okay, then I just put my knee back down, turn my hands back around, put my knee up, leg, other leg back, left leg back, hands round again. Okay, or you can do it like this, because I done it a different way. You can do it this way, knees down. It's up to you. It's your preference, because everyone is different, so you have to do what works for you. Leg back, stretch back, and you need to listen to your body. If it is hurting your body, stop. Only do what your body can cope with. Don't listen to the person trying to say, we're here for 60 seconds, we're here for 5 minutes, and you'll mash up. No, stop. Because once you feel the pain, it really means you have to stop. A lot of people said, you got to keep going. No, that is torture to you. Torture to your mind, torture to your body. And then you end up in a hell of a lot of pain after. And then you have to keep repairing your body for about a week, and then you get out of the routine. You want to be able to come back tomorrow and do more stretching. That's what was happening to me when I first started yoga and stretching. I was in so much pain, more than being okay. So I learned all the different stretches. Now I can come away confidently now and do them by myself. I've ordered some posters, but I'll show you them when I get them in the next video. Because I had to learn all the different poses and learn eventually what was for me. It took some time. So be patient with yourself. If you're a beginner, if you're not, fine. That's good for you. I'm talking to beginners mainly. So you go back. This is a very good stretch. And you could be here for 10 seconds. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And so I do stretches that are the same lately. I've noticed I'm doing the same type of stretches. So this foot, and I do this one on a regular. My boots are on, so I can't do it properly. You point your toes. I feel the hamstrings. Very nice pull. I mean, a very nice pull. I call it a pull, but a very nice stretch. Very much needed. And it gives you strength in your legs, resistance. This is a form of resistance to your legs as well. So you call it resistant training for me. And just sit here, just slightly forward. You do not need to bend all the way forward if you cannot. If you can't touch your toes, because you'll feel the stretch more, you don't want to strain yourself. So I just put my hand here on my shins. And then back, forward. Again, this leg feels a little bit more tense, but it's fine to me. I'm not worried about it. I used to get worried about it. Do not get worried if you feel tension in your body, because it will make you feel more stressed. Release all that worry. Just go with the flow and work with what you've got and enjoy yourself while you are stretching, and know that it is improving your life. That's all you need to know. So next I'm going to be stretching forward like this, and then I'll go back a little bit, because this motion makes me feel good, because all exercise is about is feeling a good feeling. If you can feel any type of good feeling, it's going to progress you in your health, your wellness, and in your fitness. It's all about enjoyment and fun. A lot of the time we're coming and we're not having fun. It's like a chore. It doesn't feel good. Exercise is supposed to feel good. So this movement is a joyful movement to me, and it feels fun and it feels good. to me, and it's like a fair ride move to me. So this is what you need to do for yourself. Feel the goodness in your body when you're doing your exercise. Okay, if you're not feeling good, find something that is going to make you feel good. Okay, so although I know this stretch here, you can do this, you can copy it, is helping my hamstring. Here, I'm getting a nice stretch. Here, I'm getting a nice stretch. It's a bit more of a strain on this leg, so I won't stay here too long, but I'll put it back up. And like I say, you can do it for 10 seconds. So I'm going to go now. I've shown you enough. I'm going to carry on with my stretching off of the camera. Hope you enjoyed this little session with me. So now we're outside. I just went to the shop because I said about my eating outside. So I know if I've got prunes, I mean, yeah, I got some, not prunes. Do you know what I was thinking about getting? So I've got prune juice. That's what I'm trying to say. But I'm going to get some more from Sainsbury's. This one costs £4. This is a luxurious one. I haven't had prune juice for a long time, so I'm going to drink this today. It's called Cleanse Prune Juice Plus Multivitamins. But I suppose I can get 4 of them. £8 be like £16 for 4. So it's best to get the best, I suppose. You just got to go through it and you just get used to it. 4 could last you about 2 weeks, I suppose. So I bought some more of these. I love them. I bought 3 packs. And I brought some dates because I love dates as well. So these are like your sweet treats, so you don't go and buy no sweets or any type of sugary crap. And then I brought some, this is for my smoothies, sunflower seeds. I've got some at home, but I bought some more because I'm going to be making lots of smoothies as well, because they fill me up in the morning. And these are my pumpkin seeds. So I'm going to put one in my bag when I go outside so I can have a snack wherever I go. Because like I said, I love these. They're very fulfilling. So I bought 3 packs of them. And that was it. So again, we're off to the studio. That's right. So we'll see anyway if he's there. I mean, he just must be very busy, you know. It's hard when you're at university and then you're having to do producing at the same time. He's doing very well. I'm very proud of N-Cube. You know, just balancing. Oh, that's a big pothole, isn't it? Wow, that was a big pothole. Mash up the car. So that's very good that he's doing that. So, you know, I'm really getting to understand him more. He does well by people. And then I found, do you know what? He's probably going to be in the studio all night tonight. Isn't it, Jaden?
Yeah, probably.
Hard-working guy, but he's going to go far in life, you know. And then all of them will, but they just need structure. Jaden needs structure because I've been trying to get his music on stage, but all at the right time, because it's not supposed to be a hustle. They've just been put on the wrong vibration. They just need the right information. So this is why Unity Promotion is here. It's new, so the artists don't understand it yet. But I know it's what they need because it's a lifetime of information. Because I've observed, I've looked, I've seen the industry grow from the 70s. I was born in 76, so I understand a lot because I've watched and I've observed. And I have learned through experience and books as well.
Yeah, I'm alright, bro. You're alright.
Yeah, I'm not bad, thanks. Bro. It's just a quick call to see if you're alright still. Because I just
When I was in the car, he called me and said that he's not going to come because there's like an infection. So he didn't.
Baseman music. Visualizing, fantasizing. When I look into your
your eyes just mesmerizing. You make me feel like I'm the only girl in the world. You got me locked up, feeling like I'm stuck in your realm. You're the only one I want, you're the only one I need. I feel so damn free. I am there for you. Your love is so brand new. Second best is not for us, we can make it on our own. Haters never own, elevation's what we know. Creation's bliss, never gonna wish we never.
Hello people, again we're at the studio. It's been a bit of a fail again, but it's not producer's fault. He's stuck in London. Never mind, it happens because he has to do replacement trains. The trains are probably repairing. It's Friday, it's the weekend. They do a lot of repairing at the weekend, so again he's not able to. I don't know if we're going to go today because he said he's going to be back maybe about 10 maybe. So what I'm doing, I'll speak to you about it in a minute. It's not a big deal. It's always there. We probably can go next week. It's just one of those weeks for him, isn't it? But never mind. If we don't go today, we can go next week. But I feel a bit tired. So now I found this vegetarian place that I'm at. So I'm going to try it out. I found it online. Pure vegetarian it's called. So it looks like it's just Indian people here. I don't know why. But let me go and see what they've got. And see if there's anything for me to eat that I might like. Be a bit out of place, but I really don't care. It is for the beautiful people. Let's see what they've got. Have you got a menu, please? Just want to look at your menu, please. Takeaway, yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you. So it is an Indian takeaway. Starters, milk corner, buffet Thai. So what is this here? I don't know if I'm going to buy anything today either. Rice of the day. I'm looking at the meals and I don't know the food. Anyway, let me go. Because I don't recognise any of the food. And I don't want to buy it. One day what I do is I come because it's pure Indian people, which is lovely to see that. But I thought it was open to everybody. I didn't know it was an Indian restaurant. But it's nice anyway. Pure vegetarian they call it. So they do want to cater to everyone, but I suppose when you say Indian, maybe I've been to Indian restaurants and it's versatile. It's all different colours, but it's pure Indians in there, which is lovely. Very, very nice to see that beauty. Very beautiful. But I don't know what to buy, you see. And what is this? It's again Spice Village. But I suppose I'll come another time. I'm going to look at the menu and then I can decide and come back another time and just take away. Because I've got a menu in my hand. And then I can look up the meals as well at home. Because I'm not accustomed, were you accustomed going to, having chicken tikka masala? I'm accustomed to the meat dishes, but not the vegetarian dishes, So that's what I have to get used to. No, because like I said, I'll have to sit in there and choose what I want to eat.
Soups, it says vegetable, hot and sour. And sweet corn vegetable.
What is this here? Do you know? Does it say?
No.
That one looks nice, doesn't it?
Starters.
I don't want starter. I want a meal. If you can see.
Meals.
Yeah.
Meal corner. It says Bombay Thali.
What's it underneath? I need my glasses.
Huh?
What does it say? This little bit.
This is any timers.
Pardon?
That's any timers.
No, what does this say here,
Oh.
please?
Mini idli.
No, this in the little sector.
Mini rice cakes.
Mm.
Served with dabi samba.
Mm.
Separate lentil broth.
Mm.
Garnished with chopped cilantro.
So I don't know, and I like the food. I bet it tastes really nice, but I like to know what I'm eating. Mm.
Just ask.
Yeah, but they're not going to be able to tell me because, you know what I mean? I'm not accustomed to the vegetarian food. This is what it is. If I knew the vegetarian food, then I just don't know what I would buy. And then I just got to pick up anything. What I'd have to do is just buy anything from the menu and then get used to it like that, isn't it? Hmm? So I don't know. Milk corner.
You're gonna buy anything from
No, but I don't know what to eat. I don't just want to pick up anything. I don't know any food. You know.
Well, so you want to go home?
Huh?
So you want to go home?
So anyway, I'll come in another time and eat. Or I'm going to look for more vegetarian restaurants as well. There's one at the city centre I went to, but it's another Indian restaurant, which is nice. I did go there. See, I can see the pictures. What I really wanted, and I went for a breakfast as well. There's so much nice Indian restaurants as well. Vegetarian restaurants, I must admit, when I think about it. I went for a breakfast and it was so nice. And then there's another Indian restaurant at the city centre. Then they have, you know, natural vegetarian foods as well. But I didn't know, but this one is everyone's Indian in there. And normally if we go to Indian restaurant, I think when it's more versatile, not that there's anything wrong with that, but I felt a bit out of place. I've got to tell you that, and it's true. Yeah, because I was the only one of colour when I went in there, and they were looking at me a little bit funny. Because, you know, that's just how it goes, isn't it, at times when people are used to a spot and then it ends up being just one colour going to that spot. It's just the way it is. So you might, I felt a bit foreign, isn't it? So anyway, what I'm saying is, the Indian restaurant I went to in the city was definitely the same, but I think there was one white couple in there. And I was getting lots of stares in there as well, you see. But the food was nice, and I was able to understand what was on the menu, because it was plainly showing me that it's got tomatoes and rice. So it was showing me the names. But this is more related towards Indian understanding, Indian cooking. I don't understand it. Unless I'm going to a restaurant that has a range of foods that I've heard about. Do you understand? And I haven't heard about any of these foods on this menu, so I'm not going to buy it. You see what I mean? Which is not, you know, something negative. It's just that I don't understand what foods to eat. So I would love to know all of the vegetarian food, because it's just in general, I just want to know. Well, I want plant-based, but I have to go online for plant-based and cook it myself, as you've known and heard me talk about. But now, what I would have to do, because you can do all you can eat, what I'd probably do is go in a day with my children and go and sit down and do all you can eat at this vegetarian place. Because that's what I really wanted to do. So I think that's what I'm going to do with Jaden and Jade. What do you think about that, Jaden?
Calm.
That we can go there and eat vegetarian in the day, because they do all you can eat there. That would be good, isn't it? So, but I think it'd be better in the day, because it's Friday night, it's the weekend, so families are out, which is very, very nice. Okay, and then like I said, producer's stuck on the train. He's still in London, bless him. I feel sorry for him. And when they shut down the trains, it's so difficult to get home. He's not going to get home till late, you know that, Jaden, because he's on a replacement train. I really feel sorry for him, and it happened to him yesterday as well. And it took him ages, isn't it? He must be so tired. So it's taken him about 6 hours to get home, and from where we live from London to where we live is a 45-minute to an hour journey, 2 hours max to get through London to Euston and then here. So he's going to be mash up, isn't it, Jaden? So that's what's happened to producer. So no, I don't think we're going to have a session today.
Maybe.
Do you think so? But if he does call us, it's going to be very late, and I feel so shattered at this moment in time. I've just not been feeling myself at all, because it's just life. I've had a situation come up, and so again, it's a stressful situation, which I cannot be dealing with stress. But you know, stress keeps coming to us through other people, you know. So I'm not really feeling 100% strong within myself. And then I'm trying to get to the studio to get some songs done, no thought of anybody else. So these are the challenges that we can go through. I have got another producer that we can go to, but we have to book it. Right, we booked this one, but he's having issues with getting back home. That's all it is. And so this is why it's not happening today. So if it doesn't happen today, then it'll definitely happen next week. So I just have to be patient with it all. As always, this is life. We have to be patient with life. Not everything goes our way all of the time. So I'm back home. I was back home a long time ago. So we couldn't get to the studio again because a producer got stuck in London again today. They're obviously doing railroad. They're doing repair work, and so it's now 11:30. It's okay. We go there next week. It's not his fault. But 2 days in a row, wow. But it's all a good learning experience. We had a nice time. I got to spend 2 days with my son, so that's a bonus. And I had a nice time with him. I got to do my vlogging. I didn't get to vlog the way I wanted to. I just done my Diva Glitz podcast, the last one for 2 months. And I get a little bit sad, but I have to take a rest from it because otherwise I'm getting to do too much work. But it's very good, the shows. So I will be listening back to my shows because they do help me a lot. And I love them. And I've just learned a lot for myself because I write the shows and I get like inspiration from other sources as well. And listening to myself speak, I learn a lot, because when I'm writing it, I don't get to see much because you're thinking about the wording and putting everything in order. Because what I do is I write a rough draft and then I read back and I think to myself, how have I wrote like that? That's really funky. And then I have to go and proofread it like 3-4 times, structure it, and it takes a long time to do all of that work. And then I critique myself, and then because I think I'm a perfectionist, so I'm always looking at the first draft, and I think the first draft is supposed to be perfect because I know there's a lot of people that just write fluently to begin with, and their work is just, you know, flawless. And I've always wanted to reach that level, but my work's a little bit more different, where it's structure and basically speaking to different types of people. So I might be speaking to about a good 15 to 20 different types of people. So that's why it's different, and it's not structured and it's not themed in one, you know, area where it might be just specifically speaking to one set person. And I don't have technical writing skills either. And my spelling is not, you know, high. I have to use tools for my spellings, which is fine. It's just one of those things. It's just how it has happened in my life, because my mind, it's neuroscience, it's trauma, basically. Trauma. It's the same, trauma and trauma. Traumatic experiences have numbed the mind, where in areas it has to wake up. And it's not an excuse, it's just I know what has happened to me. A lot of people don't understand because they're where they're at. But I'm happy with my writings because I've been told, I remember, like, I go by English teachers. I remember one time I wrote an essay and it was really, really scrappy because I didn't have time to proofread it. Do you know, the teacher said, that's brilliant. I said, how is it brilliant when it looks so scrappy? And it really was rough, spelling mistakes and all. And he could understand what I had read. I said, I haven't proofread it. I haven't done a neat draft. It is brilliant. He kept saying, this is why I had so much confidence. I was so happy with the guy. Because it was brilliant. It was so funny. So I always remember that. That's when I was like, I tried to go into English again. I've done English about 4 times. But it is what you make of it. It's not what other people make of it. Everyone's different. I don't know why we're so different. But anyway, the studio went well. I mean, we didn't go studio, so it went well. We was in the car, we was jamming, we was practicing. Went to a few restaurants, as you saw. Came home. I done my podcast for Diva Glitz, and I've just had a peaceful day, reflecting on a situation that has come up. And, you know, all I can do is just trust in God in this situation and just keep building and trusting in myself. And like I said, I've learned from my own writing, and I've listened. I was talking, and I'm going to listen back to it as well. And I'm just grateful. And then I do, like I said, I do work with other tools to support my writing, so I can really get the message out that I'm trying to give. Because it's important that it's relayed in a way that is going to be beneficial to all of us, you know. And to give an understanding that I generally wasn't zoned in on, because I'm so zoned in on perfection that I'm not zoned in on the message. And I've never been zoned in on my messages, because the reason why I'm zoned in on this particular message is because of situations that have come up in my life where it's really telling me this is how you've got to see now. And going through an experience with somebody has really made me more mature in situations where I haven't had to be responsible to a level that I had to be the last couple of weeks, where it's not so much about sympathizing, it's about growing. So this message really spoke loud to me, and I put it together within a week, but it had been circling around my mind, but it really spoke to me because I had gone through an experience with somebody to say this is definitely what we need, because you can do and write messages that is frivolous to an audience where you're following the trends, and it's not really speaking to you authentically. It's not really doing anything for you, because you are not relating to what you really need, because you're too busy thinking this is what's going to get you this and this and this. And it has to be relatable to your experience in order for you to gain. And this is where I've totally gone wrong. I have not been doing my messages for me in a way where it's going to strengthen me and my life. I've been doing it for others, and that's why they're growing more than me, because I've obviously been hearing what they're saying to me, and then I've been giving them information for them. So now I'm going to be doing for me and giving information obviously to me, and then it will help whoever. So that's how you've got to get yourself aligned with yourself, connect to yourself, and then give the information, and then you will connect to your audience and your community. But if you're giving to someone else, they're going to grow, and then they're going to find their community and their audience. So I believe this is where it's gone wrong for me. So I have to tap in to my intuition and my beliefs and my trust, because I wasn't trusting myself, because I probably was hearing other people's situations. It's just I was trained. I wasn't aware of this all these years. I was trained to do this. So now, unfortunately, now today, I'm tapping into me and getting to understand, this is where I need to connect. This is the message that I need to bring. This is me. This is my true self. So when my community and audience connects, they will feel that I'm being truthful and honest, because it's all about me, my path, my authentic life. So be real to yourself. It's okay to be real. A lot of people are not real to themselves because they don't know how to be real. We live in an artificial world. It's all right to do art and still be real. I'm going to be doing a lot of not painting art, even though I do like painting, but I'm piecing to get something together. And I just got to be fearless as well. I want to start feeling fearless, because I've been feeling fearful for a lot of years. Why fearful? Because I've not been living 100% my truth. It's other people's truth. We have to listen to others, obviously, but it still has to be my truth. Are they speaking to my truth? This is what it has to be about. So anyway, I'm going to go now. I hope you've enjoyed this vlog. And it's been a little bit different, but I'm all right with different, because I'm always going by some type of plan and some type of script. I'm thinking now, I'm really starting to zone in on being normal in when I'm doing my YouTube and just going with the flow. I feel much better like this as well, doing my videos like this, But I was learning as well at the same time to feel comfortable in my own skin, to bring what my life is, regardless of how it looks. And I'm feeling it. I'm liking it. So I see you in the next Diva Glitz lifestyle vlog, I call it. And enjoy your life. Please, you might as well. Bye.